Oh, hi, I'm James Cromwell, and you're watching Veg TV.
Mexican food is really fun, and today we're making Tempeh Tostadas. Tostadas are like flat tacos with layers of frijoles, which are refried beans, and today we're going to use black beans with lettuce and tomatoes, avocados, and tempeh. Tempeh is delicious, made from whole fermented soybeans. Tempeh has a rich, chewy texture and hearty consistency, and that makes it a great alternative in traditional recipes. We're going to start by cutting our tempeh. We're going to cube it. Tempeh comes in these compact cakes. You can find tempeh in the refrigerated case at any natural foods market or health food store. Just cube it up like this. We're going to steam this tempeh for 20 minutes, and that's going to tenderize it. Howard, can you just take this for me? While our tempeh is steaming, we have minced garlic. I'm going to just set that aside for a minute. Add a touch of olive oil. I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic. This is half of a red onion. I love red onions. They're sweet and they add lots of flavor and color. This is half of a red bell pepper. Oh, I love to hear that sizzle. These are julienne carrots, the kind that you find in packages in the refrigerated section of the supermarket. I'm going to stir that around a bit. It's going to soften up. It smells great. This is about 16 ounces of tempeh, and I'm going to mix that and break it up so that it's almost the texture of ground beef. Tempeh is actually from Indonesia. They've been making tempeh there for 2,000 years. It not only has all those great phytochemicals that you find in all the soy foods, but it's very rich in fiber, unlike tofu and soy milk. This is a really easy, quick meal to make. It's browning nicely.
The Enlightened Kitchen, brought to you by Chambers Family Farms, makers of Toasteds, naturally pure, dry roasted soybeans in 5 great flavors. And Laura Beans, the best soybeans for homemade soy milk. Good health never tasted so good. And by Kitchen's Best Manufacturing Group, bringing you the award-winning Soy Quick Automatic Soy Milk Maker, delicious homemade soy milk in minutes. And twin gear juicers that juice boost your energy with living enzymes. Quality appliances from Kitchen's Best, your source for healthy living.
Let's go to Jennifer Grossman with the Dole Nutrition Minute.
The diet wars. Sometimes one of my friends will come and say, well, I've lost weight on one of these extreme low-carb diets. My response is, you can lose weight on a starvation diet. You can lose weight on a dirt diet. There's a lot of ways you can lose weight. There are unhealthier ways, and then there are ways that you can lose weight and actually improve your health. There are a lot of long-term health concerns. The low fiber intake can raise the risk of diverticulitis. The high meat consumption raises risk of colorectal cancer. You are going to be depriving yourself of a lot of essential phytochemicals, which are necessary in combating free radical damage to your DNA. The high purine intake can also lead to calcium depletion, while fruits and vegetables can actually help your body retain calcium. So next time you are frustrated and you've looked at the scale and you want a quick fix, just remember that while it may help you take off some weight in the short run, very difficult to maintain. It leads to cravings because your body's not getting what it needs. So lose weight the healthy way with fruits and vegetables and whole foods. I'm Jennifer Grossman, and that's your Dole Nutrition Minute.
The Enlightened Kitchen, brought to you by Rice Expressions. Discover the miracle of Rice Expressions, incredible taste, texture, and convenience. Microwave perfect rice in just 3 minutes. Simple, delicious, perfect now. Rice Expressions in the freezer of your natural foods market.
The next thing I'm going to add, a ½ cup of Chardonnay. Any kind of white wine will do. Lots of sizzle. And I like the carrots not only for color, but the texture that they add too. And of course, there's lots of beta-carotene. This is a great dish for a party. It's wonderful on a buffet. You can put out all the toppings and lots of salsa, chili peppers. You can use guacamole too as a topping, but I like to use sliced avocado. These are Mexican stewed tomatoes, and you can find them everywhere. They're delicious. They add flavor, they're convenient, there's lots of Mexican spices, and I love tomatoes in most dishes because I think tomatoes make everything taste better. Half cup of chopped cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can add fresh basil, whatever fresh herbs you like, because fresh herbs make a big difference. This is tamari. Tamari is like soy sauce, but it's much richer and fuller in flavor. This is wholesome sweeteners agave, and this is just going to round out the flavors, the sweet and the spicy, the hearty. The next ingredient, a chipotle chili and adobo sauce. Just one chili, you have to be careful because it's very spicy. Chili and adobo sauce comes canned in the Mexican aisle at the supermarket, and you're just gonna take one chili, mince it up a bit, and then add a half a teaspoon of the adobo sauce. This is lime juice, the juice of one whole lime. While this is cooking down, we're going to take these tortillas, these are corn tortillas, sprayed lightly, very little oil. We're going to put these in the oven and we're going to bake them for 5 minutes at 350. Now in traditional cooking, they would fry these in a lot of oil. We're going to keep the fat profile at a minimum. Howard is going to put these in the oven for me. This is going to cook down, and when we come back, Howard and I are going to assemble our tostadas and make a delicious cilantro cream sauce.
The Enlightened Kitchen, brought to you by Melissa's, for the finest fruits and vegetables, harvested at the peak of sweetness and flavor, rushed farm fresh to you. And Melissa's Great Book of Produce. It's Melissa's, the freshest ideas in produce. And by Wild Garden, award-winning hummus dips, baked pita chips, and now the new hummus to go. All natural, shelf-stable, and trans-fat free. Wild Garden, at home or on the go, make every day a party.